But if you think that guy deserves 20 years, what would you call somebody who beat a police officer on January 6th? I'm just curious. I'm just throwing that out there. What would you call that person? Well, Donald Trump called those people patriots and hostages. A man police say that set multiple Tesla vehicles on fire with Molotov cocktails has been arrested. His name is Paul Kim. He's 36 years old. He was booked into the Clark County Detention Center, and he has 15 counts. And as I said from the beginning, I want these people brought to justice. So I think this is a good thing. But with that being said, I do find it interesting that there are so many right-wing morons on social media that think this guy should get the electric chair. Folks, I'm not kidding. Nick Sortor, who I think is a complete moron, a MAGA inbred moron, said the accused terrorist who firebombed a Tesla showroom in Las Vegas has been arrested. Make an example out of him. Give him 20 years. 20 years. Colin Rugg, who is a white supremacist sympathizer, and I call him that on social media every day because he always attacks black people. This time it's an Asian man. He called him a terrorist on social media today, as did Donald Trump and many other of the MAGA buffoons across the country. Courtney Holland, who is another right-wing idiot, goes on social media, calls him a far left-leaning activist. Now, why? Why are they calling this guy a left-leaning activist? Now, they don't even know what his voting record is, right? They have no idea who he voted for. In fact, he might not have even voted at all. I really don't care who he voted for. We'll get to that. But you see, these people, these right-wing idiots are saying, well, he's a left-wing activist because he supports BLM. I support the BLM movement. That doesn't make me a left-leaning activist. He's pro-Palestine and he raised money for the Palestinian people. That makes him a bad person because he cares about innocent people dying in Palestine. That makes him a crazy lefty lunatic because he's a former Christian. That makes him a lefty lunatic because he celebrated Donald Trump's impeachment. Now, I'm literally reading what these right-wingers are saying on social media. He celebrated Trump's impeachment. So did I. That doesn't make me a terrorist. That doesn't make me even a lefty, for that matter. But that's the way these people think. That's the way they think. Now, I don't want this guy to be pardoned. I want this to be held to the highest extent of the law. But if you think somebody who lights Tesla vehicles on fire, which is arson, it's a serious crime, I understand that. But if you think that guy deserves 20 years, what would you call somebody who beat a police officer on January 6th? I'm just curious. I'm just throwing that out there. What would you call that person? Well, Donald Trump called those people patriots and hostages, and he pardoned those people. And now he's trying to set up reparations for those people. I'm not making that up. I spoke about that yesterday. So I'm just throwing that out there, ladies and gentlemen. You think somebody who torches Tesla cars on fire, which, by the way, I don't condone, but if that's a domestic terrorist and you think that person deserves 20 years in jail, how about somebody who beat a cop on January 6th? What would you call somebody like that? Well, your Cheeto Jesus leader called them patriots. So sit this one down and shut the hell up. I don't want to hear it. I'm glad Metro Police did a great job. I'm glad they found this guy. I hope he's held to the highest extent of the law. I don't think it's domestic terrorism. By the way, if insurance can cover damages, it's not domestic terrorism, okay? So let's just throw that to rest right now, okay? Let's just throw that away right now.